It marks 10 years since the trio of heroic women managed to escape a house of horrors in Cleveland.
All week, we are profiling missing people to not only bring awareness to their cases, but a glimmer that all hope is not lost. These three, a prime example of that.
On May 6, 2013, 19 News broke this story, first with a tip minutes after the girls were rescued.
19's true crime podcast, Dark Side of the Land, details what went on behind the scenes as this unbelievable story unfolded.
Amanda Berry, Gina DeJesus, and Michelle Knight were miraculously discovered together 10 years ago. It's something that I don't think for as long as I'm a journalist, there will ever be a story bigger than that. I mean, you were there that day, you were around that day too, to know kind of what, it was insane, was it not? I mean, for lack of a better word, it was just crazy.
Well, I think your brain struggles to wrap around, wait, what do you mean?
Right.
We've been looking all these years and they've been here?
Yeah. Well, and so I wanted to bring in for my episode the reporter that broke the story and talk to him about how that day played out. So, Paul, when you hear that story, what does that trigger for you?
Emotion.
Yeah.
It paints such a visual picture because you're saying all the names, LaWanda Miller and this one and that one and the other one, and I didn't need a television set. It was in my mind because I lived that story and was fortunate enough to get a very reliable source, and we went on the air and broke the story probably 45 minutes maybe ahead of the competition.
Take me back to that day.
I did a 5 o'clock live shot and went home. So I had a nice bottle of red wine. I opened that up and poured the glass. My phone rang. I got back to that about 4 in the morning.
Wow.
It was somebody very knowledgeable, and it was about 6 minutes after the girls were found.
6 minutes you got that call?
Yeah.
Okay, and tell me exactly what was said, as best you can.
Oh, yeah, no. Basically, they said, hey, we found those girls. And so naturally, I said, Gina and Amanda DeJesus? And he said, yeah, exactly, and a third girl. And so naturally, my reaction was, another body? And he said, no, alive. I said, I'll call you right back.
Even if you think you know the story, there's story behind how it came out, and there's the story that is happening now. And you'll hear from Gina DeJesus. To me, when I heard her voice and heard her speak, it really is striking. If you heard from her in the days after she was released and now, it's quite a difference.
You can listen to Jen Pachano's entire episode of Dark Side of the Land on our website or find it wherever you get your podcasts.
And 19 News is bringing you special coverage all week of missing persons in Northeast Ohio. Watch 19 Investigates the Missing here on air, online, and on our app.